Let's go to the Java file. Here Java file uses a main activity extend app active action bar activity. As while I am doing this video at this time, action bar activity is deprecated. Instead of that, app contact app compact here this one app compact activity is the latest method. Yeah, this is the public void on create bundle. Here this is the r.layout.activity underscore means. Here in this method we are calling this layout activity underscore main. See, if you change this file name, then this won't work, so this must match with this file name. And here the on create options menu, as a beginner you can ignore it. This is used to change the options menu, and what to happen when options are selected, like options item selected. These are the methods. It is a very important method on create bundle saved instance. Like if you want to initialize a button, like if you want to call this button, usually you call here button, and you should import a button widget, and I can tell the button name as but. The button is variable. Here we have called the widget. This is called the widget actually. So you can call the variable and assign it like but is equals to, this is called typecasting. And how could you find that button in the XML file? Like find view by id r dot id dot, and see in this XML file for this button there is no id. We should assign the first id. Yeah, id should be assigned like this, Android id eclipse id, and I'm giving an id as but1. You must call this id but1c, and this button is called, and we have told this method that this button is so and so, but button is here. And what to happen when this button is clicked, you can just write a but1 dot but dot set on click listener. View dot on click listener. See, this is the method to call what to happen when button is clicked. You can write here. We will go into the detail in the next video, because it is the basics I'm telling you, and how to use the button and how to call it. If you want to call this text view from here, you can directly, and you must call the text here. Text view and this variable txt, and we must assign the id. See, IDs should not be the same for anything in the whole project. This ID is different but1, this ID should be different, and I am calling this as txt1. Yeah, see, typecasting. See, I'll tell you the remaining things. This is the manifesto file. It is a very important one, and you can change the icon here. Like, see, you can change the app icon. Your app icon should be imported to this one map folder. Like, you can import your icon like this. Right click, new image asset, and just show the path of your file. I'm not doing it, and change this name. And your icon should be with the like 512 or 1024 resolution, and it should be with the good resolution, good pixel density, PPI like 640 or 720. This another important thing is this is the Gradle. See here, we use the minimum SDK version 15. If you want to change your mindset and you want to revert back, like if you want to be supported like 11 2.2, 9 2.2 or different thing, you can change here. And this is the target SDK version. Right now we are using the build tools for 5.22, so I think this is for the Android 5. And version code and version name usually starts with 1. If you want to make any update to your application, version name should be changed like 2.0 or 2.1 anything. And version code is for every update, version code should be updated with +1. Like if this is the first update, in the first next update you should change this to 2. For another update you should change it to 3. Yes, anything else? Gradle manifesto file is covered, and in the manifesto file you can change the themes also. Yes, as this is a beginning tutorial, this is the enough. We'll go in detail in next videos. Thanks for watching.